Vladimir Putin threatening nuclear war. Punchable face.
Punchable face.
Very punchable face. I don't think that man's ever been punched in the face. Actually, I take that back.
Has.
I take
bet
that back. He's for sure been punched in the face, but he hasn't been punched in the face in a good 10, 15 years since he became dictator.
Yeah, I'd give it maybe like 20, 30 years since he's been punched in the face. Because when did he become president? Like early 2000s?
It was all of Obama. I want to say Bush, too.
I think it was all of Bush. I think he was there when Clinton was in. So it may have even been the 90s that he was put in. But I don't think he's been hit in the face since he left the KGB or whatever. Or not even left, but yeah.
Because you see the videos of him playing hockey, and he's putting up like a double hat trick with 4 assists.
Yeah. No one wants to hit him.
Nobody's touching him. Nobody's taking the puck off of him. And the same shit's happening. Like he's a big MMA guy, right? Big jiu-jitsu guy. If you're rolling with Putin, like you're not even trying to advance. You're not even trying to defend. You're not throwing punches. You're just getting your ass whipped.
Yeah, so it's not the move.
That's fun. Yeah. You know, it does sound like Ukraine's making some pushback. They're retaking some cities.
Let's go.
Russia did hold some like fake ass elections that are super scammy and very rigged, which I don't know how those are going to stand up, but they're pushing Russia back. We'll see how that goes and see if Putin decides to like just go super scorched earth and crazy.
Yeah.
More
Talk
fun.
about another video real quick. Did you see the one of them counting the votes? The lady was just not even looking at the papers with votes on them. She was just going, Putin. It was like, oh my God. Not even trying.
That's wild. I'm not surprised though. Not surprised.
Russia. Putin. Yeah.
From one dictator to another. Did you see the trend on Twitter this week of the Chinese coup?
No. Yes. No? Chinese coup.
Yeah. I was like, I think it was Monday.
Let's go.
I think it was just going to the bathroom and chilling on my phone, you know, wasting a little bit of time. And I started getting way down the trending on Twitter, and I saw China coup. I was like, huh, what's this? So I started looking it up, and apparently it was circulating that Xi Jinping, I think that's how you say his name, right?
Yeah.
Apparently he had been taken into house arrest and had been ousted as, what do they call it, the prime minister in China? Is that it?
Oh.
Apparently he'd been ousted.
I don't think it's a prime minister, but yeah. Whatever.
So that was a fun little rabbit hole to go down. I followed up on it today, and China is vehemently denying that there is any sort of coup, of course. And Ping made his first appearance since the reported coup in the speculation. So that's going to be another fun one to kind of keep our eyes on. But the one that I really wanted to talk about, we're not talking about dictators.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
Yeah,
very suspicious.
Cardi, damn.
So that's going to be a fun one to kind of keep our eyes on and watch out for. Apparently, it's been reported on for a while that, and I mean, you don't know how true this is because all of the information that these reporters and the people that are writing books on it and stuff are getting is from people within the government. But apparently, there's a large portion of the Chinese government that is pro democracy and pro a democratic republic. I was watching some video from like 2021, some European guy that specializes, he's a journalist that specializes in China and all that shit. He was saying there's about 60 to 70% of the Chinese government and the majority of the people that are in favor of democracy. Crazy.
Which is not crazy when you think about it, which is like fucking duh. Because people like having a say in their government, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the people for sure, but the people in power and like the people within the government having that viewpoint is wild to me, because it's like you were brought up in this, raised and born in it, and now you're in the position of power and you want to give the power back to the people. I mean, very progressive and congrats.
That's awesome.
Like,
let's go.
Not how I would think dictators would act or think.
Right? Well, yeah. I mean, I guess that's the thing. When you, especially through the China COVID policies and stuff like that, I know a lot of people are fed up with the the regime that they got in there, just because it's so fascist and dictatorial. Like, people,
it's very military.
you've seen the videos of like someone testing positive in like a giant skyscraper, and they have to shut down the whole skyscraper, quarantine everybody. Like, that's not going to keep you in power for very long, like with anybody, because it doesn't matter who you are. Like, whether you're high up in government or a standard citizen, they will lock you down if they think you're spreading COVID, which is crazy.